What a run out the back this is, by the way. Balogun. What a run forward. Danilo cuts it across. It's there. It is 1-0 Rangers. Let's go. It's Ryan Jack on the score sheet. Danilo with the assist. The wait seems like it's going to be worth it. What an eventful night. To the spot straight away. Penalty. Them Rangers. 3 words are here. Penalty Rangers. It's going to get given. It's soft, but it's going to get given. The finish, and he's well wide, about a yard wide. There's Golden. Shoot. Yes! Come on! Come on! Let's go, man! Holy no way that just happened! Holy come on! Whoa! That will be it. It is it. Full time, 3 points. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being in here. The support's been awesome once again. The likes, the subscriptions, and of course the very kind donations have been in. It's floating about. Sakala gets a second chance. It's 1-0 Rangers. A long wait for this. Short run up. The shuffle. The placement. The goal. 2-0 Rangers. There's the baseball swing. Bang. 2-0. Come on. Have some of that. Off. Don't be cruel. Oh, high up. What? This has to be a goal. Oh my God. Cyril Dessers just had one of his biggest sitters of the season. Quick throw to Lawrence here, who's turned, by the way. Only won a free kick, yes. It's been played quick. Cortez going into the box. Dessers. Where's it going to fall to? Hit first time! That's Lawrence, and it's a quick turnaround! He runs to the Rangers end! Come on! Yeah! There's a turnaround! Woo! Phil Clement, the calmest man in that stadium right now. Tell them to calm down. Tell them, screw the nut. Back in. Get this game won. Lawrence, what a goal that is.
Play goes on. And what a goal from McCausland. Okay. Off the inside of the post. The long range shot after debatably nearly taking a Hearts player's head off. I don't know how we got away with that one, not going to lie.
End up finding the Cosland. Oh, it was Dessers, sorry, it was right through the middle because the left foot, it's a scuffed finish and it's in! Let's go, that is a beautiful counter-attack. It's Lawrence with the assist. Scuffed finish, which I think was defended quite well, but 1-0 and that one will not be chopped off.
It's a hard thing to miss a penalty, then step up and take another one in the same game.
He's won the same run up in front of the UB, and he buries it this time. Let's go. 2-0, should be game over. Those 3 words, penalty to Rangers, should have bagged us 3 points. mute us. We are unmuted. You should see us. You should hear us. Well, that's good or bad news for you. We cannot hear Dalus. I will change that. Should now hear Dalus.
Hello, hello.
Yep, we can. It's just because I had it on browser again. So on voice chat again.
Okay.
We're here. Yes, as I'm saying. Well, that's a good or a bad thing. Time will tell. Dallas can quickly do that if you need. Did you actually deliberately do that there? Or was that just a glitch in your camera? Nope, he's got no idea what I'm talking about. So, I'd imagine. So, I went, well, that's a good or bad thing, we're here or not. And then you literally just suddenly disappeared off the green
Disappeared.
screen.
Bye-bye.
Like, you literally just went invisible. I was like, oh, okay. He's right up to date with the magic tricks.
I'm just like, yep, I'm out. Bye-bye. See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That time I done it manually. That time I done it manually, but the time before that was not me, but I just saw what you meant on the
It's like, oh, he's gone.
stream.
He is gone. Okay, we do have other. You can hear that. You can hear that, Dallas, yeah.
Hear what?
The game.
I'll be honest, mate, I've not even started watching the stream. Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
Fine, no, for one, we're just getting the Rangers TV in it now. Daniel talking about. He's mentioned a lot. I put that in the little message for those wanting to come and watch this one. Let's see how the team respond to these. I mean, it gets said all the time, doesn't it? But every game's a cup final for Rangers. But Daniel's been really pushing that down our throats all this week in the media, talking about we really have 9 cup finals. So let's see how the team respond to that sort of pressure. He's just in this pre-match interview here that I'm watching, saying that he now knows that anything like a draw and stuff is nowhere near good enough. It's not just this stage that isn't good enough, though, Danny. It is from game 1 of
all
the season all
long.
the way through.
Yep.
The draws, they all add up. But of course, little he could do for the first couple of months for our season, of course.
I mean, to be fair, you can't blame the first how many on him. When we had Russell Martin, the nil-nil
He
merchant.
should have convinced the board to sign him over Russell Martin, so I'm actually somewhat going to blame him, right? There we go. I'll put 0.5% on him for not convincing them enough. When they actually did speak to him. But yeah, chap, not much has happened since our last watch along, eh? Last one was that absolute chaotic draw away to Livingston, where yeah, as I've said, it was a definite dramatic one, but we've not matched too much drama since then, have we? We've not.
No.
It's not as if there's been a couple of old firms, pitch invasions, statements, police investigations, all sorts going on, player statements. I mean, at least we've not missed much, right?
Don't know what you mean, mate.
But yeah, Jack, I appreciate anyone still tuning into it at this point, because it's something I'm sure we'll repeat a couple of times throughout the stream, but mathematically it is all to play for. It's in our hands. We win every game, we will win the league. But how many Rangers fans do you find that are believing that we're going to win these remaining 9 games? It's that is a big question. Normally at this stage of a season, you'd be all up for it, just 3 points at the top. Well, a potential 3 points at the top should you win this game today. I just think, again, we've touched on Rangers fans being so scarred getting to this point, and then just, I mean, let's be honest, this team just not getting things over the line. There've been questions against their mentality. Butland's one of the big ones going out to defend it, saying they wouldn't have been in this position. They would have came back from the position they were in to get to this position if they had a bad mentality and whatnot. But it's all right saying that, but again, it's just we've unfortunately got too used to this team just not getting things over the line. Of course, a back-to-back old firm, which, let's be honest, knocked the stuffing out of us quite a bit. Well, yeah, he just.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate one. You look.
One, David, Like I always say with penalties, I'd rather the keeper saved it. Sorry, Dallas. If the keeper saved it, I'd be like, all right. Is he missing the target in a penalty? Oh, I cannot forgive it. I can't forgive missing the target.
Especially, that's the thing, man. Especially Tav. Like, Tav steps up. He's like, whether you're on the Rangers side or not on the Rangers side, Tav is known for his penalties. Whether he gets stick about that's the only goals he scores or whatever. Known for scoring his penalties. What does he do? Rattle off the bar. But I'm not going back into that trauma any more than that. So, yeah.
I will apologise.
Looking at the run of play,
I sound a little bit blocked up throughout this, so my voice might be annoying already to some. It might be a wee bit more annoying today, so I do apologise. I'm starting to fight off this little bit of a cold that I've got.
Yeah, and I'm just coming at the back end of one as well. So same goes for me. But yeah, no. What I was going to say is the annoying thing about it is, as you were touching on, you look at the run of play during those two Old Firms. We should have walked them off the park. But there just seems to be a mentality problem with this team and getting the ball in the back of the net. We can do everything up to that point till it comes time to do what you're actually there to do. Let's not talk about Giga blocking a Fernandez header off the line or anything like that. But
I know, see, that was a sore one. Like, no one's even spoke about that. You barely even see it getting mentioned that it was like a guaranteed goal, unfortunately, that he's blocked. But
I know.
Rangers in that bright all orange today. I don't know.
Yes.
I was expecting probably the old blue today, but it's the bright orange. And speaking of that, I want to put our team lineup on screen, Dallas, as we're heading to.
Indeed. There we go. As we head into it.
So 3 changes for this one. Tav, you'll be glad to know, David, that'll cheer up your morning. Tav in the starting lineup. We have Chukwane in there, and Gassama is the other one that's made their way into this starting lineup. One interesting thing to note, which is a good thing, is you look at that bench there. You see Connor Barron on that bench, because I think it's safe to say he was literally in the best form of his Rangers career before that injury happened. And then, of course, typical of Rangers, that injury could not be picked up at a worse time. But really good to see him back on the bench there. I think
you say best form of his Rangers career. Arguably, he was our best player before the injury.
Well, yeah, I think you can't argue that as well, to be fair. And then your conversation comes as they're replacing Raskin or Chukwane, and I mean, I think a lot of people
Raskin for me right now.
The recent performances would be Raskin of the two. Interesting. That's good headaches to have. You want that sort of thing. But anyway, chat. We're waiting for kickoff. We have the kickoff.
And we're underway.
Predictions in the chat there of D with a 4-1 Rangers, Mason with a 5-0 Rangers. Our predictions, Dallas?
Our predictions are
Steely
going tight for a 1-1 and me going for a 2-1.
My actual words, Dallas will back this up. My words in our wee group chat before this was this will either be 5-0 Rangers or 1 each. So I've went with I mean, my head said 1 each. My heart said 5-0 Rangers. So
you let Callum get in your head, mate. That's what it is. You let Callum get in your head.
I went in my head, guys, and hey, I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but just from the evidence I've seen, Gassama on that right-hand side, Tav back in the side.
Yeah, it's
It'd be interesting to hear some other predictions as well in the chat. Am I not confident enough? Let's see. Also as well, I've just noticed that as well. So Dallas does predict Rangers 2, St Mirren 1, I will say.
Yes, I knew there was something I hadn't done.
I just clocked on that part.
Yep, hold on, give me a second.
That's okay.
Give me a second.
They get the point.
There we go, fixed it. We're back.
Yeah, a bit of safe possession for Rangers to start this game off. Ball over the top. It's going to fall. Is it going to fall kindly here? No, it's defended by Mikey Moore trying to break away from. I believe that was Richard King there. That's Mirren back line.
C.
Chimity driving to
And there's
the
Rangers in the
corner.
box, try to get something early.
So we've got a 3-1 Rangers followed by a 3-1 Saints in the chat. But David, I think I said that already. If not, I'll say it again. But thank you very much, mate. I always appreciate your support. You mean awesome in here throughout the years, mate. Thank you.
The graphics are new. I've not been doing them that long, okay? Leave me alone. They're new.
Tav on this corner. It's a high,
It's a high
one.
swinger to that post. St Mirren first to it. Rangers in the second ball though. And it's back into the box. St Mirren first to it again. As they just look to hoof it away. Back into the box again, Rangers. And
Plenty back there for St Mirren. And obviously, it's always a difficult situation when you're a team have lost their manager and we're their first game after that, of course. So you'd imagine they'll line up and play somewhat similar, but of course that'll be a little spanner in the works for Danny, trying to predict how they'll come out for this one.
Mm-hmm. And then typically you always get that new manager bounce for teams as well. So
I don't think they've got a manager yet, chat, though, have they? I think they've maybe just got a caretaker. I'm not too sure.
Alright. Nice
up
little give and go out in the right hand side
That's
here.
a great
across
ball
the
in the box.
Derry.
Wait, is everyone? He's whipped that right across the 6-yard box. Exactly where you'd want him to whip that across there. Chimiti's jogging. Look how, and then he starts sprinting when it's far too late there.
Yeah.
We've got to forget that it is St Mirren. It's only a little team, so Chimiti might not show up since he only wants to play against Celtic and Hearts. Enigma of a boy.
Tell me about it, mate. Tell me about it.
Why was he just jogging? I cannot understand that. It's such a good ball.
Yeah, no, I know, mate. I know.
Pissed off him already. Right, okay. Tav, another corner though. Very inviting right into the 6-yard box. And then first to it though.
Yeah.
Like a bit too much on that one. Yeah. Separate. Few mate. I like quite a few myself, mate. I know. Prague recently was quite good. A lot of the Poland big cities are good. Warsaw, Krakow, no. Budapest was good.
Until the football.
Amsterdam, Copenhagen, both. Copenhagen's pretty good. Very expensive.
Copenhagen's a brilliant city, aye. I'd recommend Copenhagen.
For anyone new in here, you will see we'll potentially go off on a little bit of tangents with the chat at the time.
Good ball into the back post,
we will
and
always
it's...
be keeping you updated with the game.
Is that going to be a corner? It looked like it came off King first there, yep. Or last, corner. Even.
John, it was a Hearts, I think, like out of their past, I don't know, 5 wins or something, they'd only scored like 6 goals or something, like a lot of them winning like 1-0 and stuff, so been hanging on a wee bit. Not fair play to them for getting in the position that they are, but I don't know if they'll hold out. I don't know.
Another short corner here. And it is St Mirren first to it again.
Anyone with Rangers corners on their bets today are off to a good start.
Off to a good start, aye.
Unless you've got an under.
Then, yeah, you might be praying for a few less now.
It's been a very comfortable opening start for us here. Tav taking a wee bit more time, like there in a dangerous position, but gets away.
Right.
There's the Romans. Back line. Berlin I've not been to, mate. I've not been much in Germany.
Good ball forward for Rangers here. Hold on a minute here. Romans ball into the box. It's high. Looping edge of the box. Raskin, Gassama, And, well, the less said about that, the better. Although, for people that are only watching us, yeah.
Raskin's rolled it out to his right hand side here to invite Gassama to have a shot. I don't know if he's hit it off his left foot first or he's just tried to hit it with the outside of his right foot and just completely
He's went for the outside of the
but
foot there, mate. He's went for the outside of the foot and just absolutely made a mincemeat of it. Made a mincemeat.
So David is saying that the only place I've been in Germany are Hamburg and Leipzig. I've done a lot. Yeah, there'll be a fair few in that boat, John. I think anyone not involved with the top two will be wanting Hearts to win. I don't know what Hibs are doing. I think Hibs will be wanting Celtic to win.
Best results, they just draw the rest of their games, right? Both of them.
Yes, probably appreciate that, mate. A few goals before half time, well.
Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Stream, there are no subs right now, but you will see the sub graphic come up. Just having to check something real quick. Oh.
Quick turn over Rangers here. Mirren. Not there.
Does help when the text is there, Dale. Try it now.
That's it.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's just me seeing this orange kit the way I'm looking at it here now. Nels now watching the game the same. I know Nadiri's a wee bit taller, but like the hairstyles and the tall lankiness of Mikey Moore and Nadiri are making me get the two of them mixed up often here.
In the middle. There, okay.
What one? Kieran, you got the third one, or you got this? I don't know what they call it, a lifestyle one or whatever they call it. This range that I've got. Just about to see the white Rangers crest.
There we go.
If this camera's good enough to actually pick that up. To me.
You can just about see it. You can't make it out too clearly, but you can see a little bit of a difference. Foul there, surely.
10 minutes in, all
Back up on your
possession,
feet.
plenty of corners, but we're still looking to get our first shot on target. Best chance being that Gassama blunder. Oh. And that one looked like
That's
it was
a corner.
Yeah, there's another corner. That one looked like it was goal bound, to be honest. He caught that one well. Looked well.
Doing anything for the World Cup? I don't think we've got any plans for it, to be fair, do we?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe do a couple of watch-alongs for it. Just keep something up through summer, possibly, maybe.
Yeah, that would be an update the other time.
Yeah, that'll be something we'll sort, Paul, so just keep an eye on Steely's socials or something like that. I'm sure we'll throw it out somewhere.
Rangers, let's go on the end of one of these corners. That is another good ball into the box. It's big plays of a handball, and then one of the Rangers players in a bit of pinball did fire the ball towards goal, but, well, I say fire the ball, did tap the ball towards goal, and so it was a comfortable save towards the keeper in the end, but I feel like we're about to be getting a VAR check here. I need to see a replay back for the full thing, to be honest, but let's see. Oh, it is. Oh, yes, a handball.
Yeah, by the way, that's off goal.
We'll get a penalty. If this gets checked, we'll get a penalty here.
I don't think it's getting checked, though, mate. That's the issue.
Well, of course not. We're Rangers, to be fair.
No.
I don't know, unless the next break in play they look at it, but we've went on a wee bit long here
It's,
for the
it's too
check.
long for that now, aye.
I don't know if it's like a certain amount of, or like the phases of play or whatever, or if the ref would just stop it here when nothing's going on, but it was a blatant handball for anyone not watching it. It was a header by Raskin. And, well, corner here. Romans was trying to do enough, but, well, we're about to find out if anything gets brought back because, well, you watched that Motherwell game, so you watched the highlights of some of the decisions and that, and...
Yeah.
The hand isn't by his side, the hand was out. It's as obvious as it gets. See, if that doesn't come back to bite us. That's going to be the big talk. I can already imagine what loading up my socials are going to look like now. Let me see.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Just as I'd imagined. Nothing corner. Manny first to it. It's still not dealt with. Still in the box. That'll be a foul. Yep. Rangers foul in our box. Other part I'd like to see back at that is the shot that happened in the box.
Yeah. Did Sterling not get a red card for that last season? Going late in for the ball and stamping in the foot of the opponent. Did Sterling not get a red card for that last season?
I think you're forgetting the kit he's got on, mate.
This is true, mate. This is true.
Yeah, I'm going to try not be too repetitive with this handball here, but like, we did only see it once to be fair, but from that one angle we got to see back.
Stone Waller, mate.
Head knock with two St Mirren players here going up for a head up. Oh yeah, I'll get to a big bust on the top of his head. That's a wee bit of a stoppage here.
Ahmed, and for anyone else that is new in here, unfortunately we cannot show the game due to copyright reasons. If we showed the game, stream would be shut off pretty much instantly on YouTube, and then we wouldn't be able to do these anymore. So unfortunately, can't show the game, but
chance for the players all to be having a chat with each other here, sort some things out.
I was about to say that's a bit contentious. That's a bit contentious with the badge on your profile, Ahmed. You're a Rangers fan and your brother's account a Celtic badge.
Sounds like an interesting household.
Right.
St Mirren boy back to his feet, which is good.
Right.
Heading the top of that big Gogic head. St Mirren look to be forced into a sub here.
Right.
That's a knock and a half, by the way.
Oh, aye. What works since? Yeah, it's not the greatest so far. It's not the greatest. It's the same as it has been the past couple of games. All the possession, all the half balls into the box and everything, but we just can't do anything with it.
Yeah, just lack the ruthlessness in front of the.
Yeah.
In the pit, or in front of the goal.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're at St Mirren Stadium, the SMISA, SMISA, whatever it is, stadium. I don't actually know. Have we got the same concussion protocol in Scotland that they do in England, where if it's for concussion, it doesn't count as a sub? Or it doesn't count as one of your subs?
I think that is the case, though, yeah. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. That won't actually, yeah, they'll still have their remaining subs. Roman's long ball in the box, and Deary gets it flipped on. It's a very half-hearted header towards goal, but I think that will count as another shot on target there. Tav takes the ball in a good position here in the middle. Took one great ball forward. Nice bit of link up here, but Chukwani not the best balls there.
Yep.
Rangers win the ball high up again. It's a bit of a mess here. Need to spread out a bit.
Finds Romans wide though. Just because that's my background damage. Like, I can turn it on and off as on and off as I want. And if you mean the overlay, then yeah, again, that's just the overlay.
Throw one at the half. Maybe give and go with Raskin, but it ends up all the way back at Butland.
Only reason I know about that rule, to be fair, RFC, is because I think it was Newcastle game last season where Newcastle had used all their subs. Then one of the boys got a concussion. They subbed him off, and there were people that didn't know about the rule and were going mental about how they got an extra sub, but someone actually explained it in the rules because of the concussion protocol. They can do it. That's the only reason I found out about it, because I remember people going absolutely mental about it. But I did look it up there, and we do have the same thing in Scotland. It is a thing, and the players not are allowed to return to play for 21 days after the day of the injury.
And it's interesting that you can get away with that, but then say you've used yourself and someone, even if it's an accident, you go to turn and you completely break your ankle. Oh yeah, you don't get a sub for that though. It's just if you get a head knock.
I know.
Chukwani does well here, winning the ball. Mirren needs to release it here.
Mirren picks it up, drives well.
Yeah, well done.
Naderi taking the onus there, and he's like, you're going to keep running. Tough. I'm putting it wide to Tav. It's a dangerous ball in by Tav, but it goes just over the head of Chermiti. And it's Naderi picking it back up. Romans, and it's another Rangers corner. Oh, man. "21 minutes gone. Majority of the play has been from Rangers in the St Mirren half, but we just haven't been able to find that goal threat right now. We've had a couple of half chances, half shots on target. Best chance of the game probably was Gassama with that outside of the foot shot that he just absolutely fluffed. That was probably our best chance to actually do something. But another windy day here in St Mirren, and Tav about to take the corner. I think this is going to be a front post one.
Oh,
It's not, but...
one of those, I think the wind affected that a bit there.
Aye.
One of those that just landed straight on top of the net. Bit of a waste.
D's it's his brother's account that he's on. That's what he said in chat, so...
Risking. Nice Chukwane getting a head on to declare it well. Romans does. Love left back by Mikey.
Lovely little bit of play. Chermiti try to do the
And
same
then-
thing, doesn't find the ball, but he's back onto it, pressuring, and he does manage to win a Rangers throw high
We are
up in the
just
St Mirren half.
So clunky going forward. Like a wee
I
tiny
know,
little
mate.
moment of something nice there, and then the next phase just completely breaks down. We are so bad at attacking. Wow. Could be that.
There is always that possibility. Don't know what you mean, David.
And,
Tav missed it in a set piece. When have we ever seen that?
I was going to say, Jigga had to be strong there. I think this man boy will be offside here. Yep, flagged offside.
Yep.
What I think in the chat looks like Suter bombed out of the back line. Are we happier?
Justifiably
with
so,
Jigga
I'd
there
say.
over Suter? I think everyone agrees Fernandez is your number one.
Yep. The only issue is we're probably going to need to
How
start
poor
looking
is that?
ref.
Like no, that is all Gassama. So
It is
poor.
Gassama. It is Gassama, but
So many players in front of him, and wow, walking across the pitch. I can't even describe how bad that is for anyone not watching. And he decides to try and play across the pitch right into the referee, who can't really do anything. What a waste!
aye, it's a bad one. Wow.
Could be, Cal. Could be. I'd prefer a Dunfermline or Falkirk, just for a wee bit of something different. Maybe not Dunfermline, because Neil Lennon's still in charge of them, isn't he? If that's the case, that would show me to Falkirk. Connor Barron getting serenaded with that Rangers away end, out, 1 minute in front of them. So I actually promise that's the first time I've ever heard Danny Rose shout. That's the first time I've ever heard it.
I think
the
so.
camera came in towards me and the microphones did pick up about shouting, "Hey lads, come on," and actually being very vocal. He obviously will do it. Ibrox, you don't really hear it enough, but that there I think is the first time I've actually heard them screaming.
St Mirren being ambitious ball in the box.
Don't think he's lifted the head at all of that.
Nope.
Tav, lovely ball to try and
Good
find
ball
the
here in the dairy.
Needs to be stronger.
He's just
Not good
sandwich brought out there.
enough. Oh, half chance.
But we've got a half chance.
The dairy!
here, the dairy!
Doesn't
Calling for a
fall
handball
enough.
there, I think. I don't
I
know,
think he was
but
trying to
Jesus.
But
Yeah.
there wasn't enough on it. It was blocked. It was a bit of a scramble. Keeper came out. It fell to the dairy, hit a shot. It was all blocked. It was bouncing towards goal, but there wasn't enough pace on it. Easily cleared. St Mirren back with everyone behind the ball now. And back to our safe possession at the centre halves.
Best chance of the game there coming for a mistake in the St Mirren back line. Leads to an open ball in the box, but St Mirren here not shy about the press either. They're not giving Rangers a lot of room to work with at the back. The minute the centre-backs are on at the ball, St Mirren are up there pressing them. Which you'd think would be opening up the gaps for the ball forward, but apparently we still can't seem to find that either. But
right, so as soon as we get near the halfway line, looks to be the press.
Yep.
Nice rushing. Gassama.
Through to Gassama, he's got Tav on the right, and he just takes
again. So many options. I swear I'd sub him off now. Gassama on the right hand side is a waste every single time he plays there.
Mm-hmm.
There's lifts ahead, tries a long diagonal towards Mikey. Easily defended. Something on the counter.
Yeah. Mate, I'm actually at the point. Actually, at the point where I get depressed when I see Gassama on the team sheet now.
Especially playing on the right hand side. Yeah. It's crazy. I've never seen a winger that is so bad on one side compared to the other. Like, yes, everyone's got a preference in that, but like, it's such a difference in quality. What are we waiting for here, lads? Yep. Chugwani there.
Chugwani there
very
just
lazy on the ball.
Makes it easy for St Mirren out.
Thankfully, bit of a mess.
Yeah. St Mirren boy just strays offside. He's trying to come back on as the pass is made. Needs to leave it. It goes straight through to Butland, and it's Rangers building it for the back again. Chugwani there, as Steely said, a little bit lazy in the ball, just caught out. Wake up, please.
Yeah, the longer the season goes, David, more of a bizarre decision that looks, mate. Just about enough on that there. Rangers fans are a little bit nervous whenever Jack Butland's taking his time on the ball. Raskin asking for a foul here.
Foul there on Raskin, eh?
Half an hour gone. Rangers officially with the 2 shots registered on target, but proper half-hearted ones.
Mm-hmm.
You are at the point though, like, where Gassama playing on the right now. That is now when you start to look at Danny and be like, what are you doing? It's so obvious how bad he is playing at that side.
Yeah.
And he continues to get a bit of an experiment. Oh, that was lovely.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, from that angle as well.
Great ball into the box.
That is a great ball in. Yep. And
Let's
it looked
go.
like it went too far, but Robbins was not giving that one up. I thought he was just going to try and...
Come on.
Like, he was so tight, the angle, I thought he was going to try and put it back into the 6-yard box, but he says, nope, I'll see that angle. I'll have a shot, thank you. And it was Raskin with a lovely ball into the box. It's definitely onside. You see a bit more of this angle now. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Good stuff.
Raskin, nice little change of pace there to cut inside, find the space. Romans, perfect run into the back post. 31 minutes gone. Rangers 1, St Mirren now. Here we go, Rangers. Come on, keep this up. I believe that's Romans opening his account with us there, or has he got to go before?
Don't know. Maybe you hearing this? The Rangers team. Who is that Rangers TV commentator? The weaker left foot of Raskin. All he uses is his left foot. He's completely left-footed.
Oh, mate. I'm not. No.
I'm not seeing my perfect commentators, Dallas, but I'd like to think I know what foot Raskin kicks with.
I'm saying nothing, mate. I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, David is first. Yeah, nice. The only thing I can think is that chance at the start of the second half of that first of the doubleheader, Old Firm, where he came in at actually a similar angle, and it was saved.
Jojo, not going to argue there. Romans and Chukwani, they do look good. Naderi, he looks sharp as well, I think. A little bit of time in him, he can turn into a player. I'd say Fernandez is one we want to build around as well at the back, but unfortunately with his performances, he's gone.
He's gone, 100%.
He is gone.
Zero chance that we have Fernandez next season. It'll be 15 plus million, and he will be gone, 100%.
Yeah.
I say that everyone that we've got, that is the one I'm most sure of will not be here next season, out of like the better ones.
Yeah. No, I agree.
The height, the size, the aerial ability, the age, English.
Why?
He's got all the stuff there that this football market demands a high value of. Joe, I honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. Of course, I hope it's Rangers, but if I'm sitting here and to be completely honest, in my heart of hearts, to believe we can do it, I'm not sure. I've seen enough negative stuff with the squad to mean at this stage I don't have full belief, but I still believe there's a chance, of course. But I genuinely don't like to know. Which for those not involved, I guess, is a fun, exciting title race, you would call it. I would call it fucking dreadful, but, you know, whatever you want to call it. Some other players with Gogic at the back getting frustrated with a couple of other players. And I think he was playing in a more defensive midfielder role and has now went into that back line for that sub that they were forced into. I mean, for Scottish football, yeah, anyone other than, well, let's say most teams in Scotland hate Rangers, so let's just say anyone outside of Scotland would all want Rangers or Hearts to win. Yeah. But some in dangerous free kick position here.
Hey. And it goes as far as Gogic, who puts it behind for a Rangers goal kick.
Yeah, it's going to have to be David, indeed. Oh, put a ball out back there. Jigger there. But Tav defends. Oh, that's what I say. I thought Tav defended really well there to win a throw in, but. Well, the owners are certainly back involved anyway, mate, financially. So it's, of course, an interesting point to think what Stevie would have done with that type of backing, but to make a wasted knock on there, or wasted attempt of a knock on. Roman's in towards midfield here, needs to be careful, but that's where we get with that position. Back to Butland, who takes no chances and lumps that one forward. Well, as well, picking up the loose ball to Racing. A couple of options here. Tav, the overlap, the obvious one. He goes for Chimete, who advances into the box. And you actually heard Tav on the mic there, Yusuf cross it. Screaming at Yusuf, asking why he never crossed the ball. That is, yep, another Rangers corner. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah, that's a corner there, but.
Too much.
Yeah.
Tav on this corner, plays it short, blocks the angle for Tav to whip this one in. That's a decent ball in. That's a defender well. Tav lumps another one into the box. Still there. Jiga plays the ball out to Chukwani. Out in the right wing.
Oh, man.
Goes for a bit of skill, wins another corner.
We take it, we take it. Rangers on the offensive here again. 1 goal in already. Looking like it's not enough for the guys here. Oh my God. Mate, I just opened Twitter there to post the clip for the goal. First thing I see, Sky Sports Scotland. Early Rangers penalty waved away. You can't expect penalties to be given for things like that. Talking about the handball. Sorry, what? Shall we talk about the Old Firm? Shall we talk about their game against Motherwell? Shall we talk about everything that's... By the way, Rangers...
How is that not... Chimite's trying to say he's fouled or someone else has touched it. I don't know, but wow, it just looked to me like an absolute sitter.
I mean, the foot does swing out at Chimite with no hope of getting the ball there, to be fair, but...
Oh, I think actually maybe it was if somebody player to get last contact on that there, to be fair. It's not quite as bad as I first thought. I can't tell you this camera. I think it's pissing down as well alongside the wind in Paisley.
It's a long ball out to Butland that only goes as far as the St Mirren defence before Trikwani decides to go for a wee nap on the job. And just a reminder right now, as it stands, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands with the result as it is right now, the league would be Hearts on 53 points, Celtic on 51, and us on 50. Three-way race is definitely still on.
Yeah, I think that result yesterday definitely took Motherwell out of the contentions anyway.
Yep.
Because there was a point a couple of weeks ago where you were going, oh, with the form. But
could Motherwell maybe get something?
After I think it was Dundee that beat them, and then that result yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, I think Motherwell were a little bit hard done by. Some of the officiating in that game, from what I've seen, was very, very poor. I think I've even seen a few things being put about by Celtic fans that they were lucky not to give away a penalty that Motherwell probably should have had for a push in the box.
No, it doesn't get any more obvious, but also
I know, mate. I know.
On the deal deemed to have fouled, which big call because Trinity was in the box, one with the keeper.
But as we said at the start of the stream, doesn't matter what happens in Edinburgh on the other side of the city. All we need to do is put the rest of the games to bed for ourselves, and that should be enough. Should. Touch wood.
Well, we win all 9 games, we win. Simple. Oh, great. Trinity. He's a dummy to...
Absolutely fucking nobody that's offside there as well, but you can start to see that mist coming in the background there for the rain. Absolutely hammering down. No messing about there, under pressure. Right.
Rangers can't pick up the second ball. Mirren.
Yeah, the worrying thing, St Mirren are just kind of starting to...
Tab first to it.
Oh, as I was saying there though, sorry, the worrying thing is St Mirren, as this half's gone on now, they are starting to grow into the game a little bit, but it is Rangers with another breakaway chance.
He's offside.
Raskin tries to find the dairy, he is offside here. Moore!
Defended well, and then the flag eventually goes up at the end. But
yep. Tighter than you'd think, but yeah, I think he's offside. Can we just go back to the clear and obvious daylight rule for offside? Yeah. Get rid of this VAR drawn lines pish and just go back to clear and obvious daylight.
Gorbich is having to go off the pitch because he cannot play with blood on yet. So, but I'd imagine, I've not seen added time yet, but I'd imagine there'll be a potential 5 or more minutes here. Possibly.
There was a bit of a break for that head knock, yeah.
What about a C-up with a fourth official there? Is that 4 minutes? So Gorbich will be trying to go back on as quick as he can here. Somewhere down to 10 for now. Which is back on. I think that'll be old Staples in there half time.
I was about to say that. Half time Staple gun will be it.
Well done.
Ball out for the back, doesn't go far. St Mirren managed to turn over possession again, but
a lot of these second balls now are falling to St Mirren.
Right.
I think we are ready for half time now, to be honest.
St Mirren definitely looking the stronger side here going into the half, but Gassama does manage to turn one, unfortunately. Okay. St Mirren boys got the pace on him there. To a bit of a head start.
A lot of them there. Good positioning, Tav. Intercepting a lot of passes there.
Chukwani sends it over to Romans. Romans, the goal scorer here, looking to create another chance for Rangers, but given no forward options, has to come all the way back via Mikey Moore.
Kevin will come in, but all right with a 1-0 lead, but not delighted with the performance anyway. We get the second goal, then I think we can relax a little bit.
Kev, what's going on, mate? Welcome in, welcome in.
And the dairy for me, he's not done enough for me, mate. I would agree as well. But barely any of the forward line are.
Beautiful for Raskin there. Does well to hold off the two players. Sorry to interrupt you, Steely, but as we're going forward, Raskin winning a throw high. Good strength there for him as well. He had two St Mirren boys all over him, trying to rip the jersey off him. Managed to shake them both off, get a bit of a forward run going, but unfortunately the ball into the box just comes off the first man.
Tav rightfully taking his time with this.
Yeah. And that's poor. Gogic just wanting it more than Raskin there. Raskin stationary, wanting the ball to come to him. Gogic just comes flying past them.
Well played, Jigga.
But it is going to be Giga that's first to it. Gets the ball back to Butland, and Butland under pressure does put the ball up. Second ball falls to Rangers. Chikwani looking to start something via Tav on the right-hand side. He's got Raskin, Gassama,
Well defended.
everyone up there with him. But yeah, well defended by St Mirren. Not a chance do we get Mikey Moore for another year.
If we can
For
loan
what
him,
I've
James, for sure. I'd love that a little bit, but definitely won't be McBride.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, would I love to have him for another year? I would, 100%. But a lot of Tottenham fans right now are saying if they do end up dropping down to the Championship, Mikey Moore is one of the players they'll be building around.
Yeah, if they get relegated, he's
So
going back.
there's
If
no
they stay up, we
chance.
can get him. I think it's quite as simple as that. But I also think it would be quite funny to see Spurs relegated there.
Yeah.
Punt, and that's that. All she wrote for the first half.
Half time.
And
1-0 Rangers.
dominated the game. Not absolutely peppered that St Mirren goal, as we would have liked to have seen, but most important, we're 1-0 in the lead.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the weather continues like that for the second half. This pitch will be in an interesting state. I don't know how many people have seen that, but Andrew Kavanagh's been at a lot of the games recently, chat,
Yep.
and actually at this game before the match, he was going around the away end, shaking hands with a lot of fans, getting a lot of pictures with fans, taking his time, speaking to people, which I really like to see that sort of stuff. Like an actual leader that's really involved. I think it says a lot with how often we're actually seeing him, to be fair. Like, a lot of people might be worrying, who is these Americans coming in, blah, blah, just money grabs, whatnot, which, of course, everyone wants to make money of it, or else why would they be buying it? But
It is a business at the end of the day,
he's
but
got so much other stuff going on, and he's so regularly at Ibrox and even at away games. I think it's brilliant to see.
yeah. It's one of those ones, I'm not going to lie, when you heard about Kavanagh and 49ers Enterprises coming in and everything, and obviously he's now no longer with us because I think it's something to do with the European rule. Parag Mathy obviously stepped down for Rangers. I was not expecting as much involvement for Kavanagh, but to see him in and about Ibrox and about the fans as much as he is and everything like that, it is definitely... Like, we said it how long before this 49ers... Oh, yeah, no, 100%, 100%. He just isn't in any official capacity. Yeah. It's just not official. Yeah. But it's like, how often before this 49ers Enterprises came in, we said leadership needs to come from the top down. And Kavanagh certainly seems like he's bringing that mentality in, which is good news for me, certainly. And if you've been there, if you've been about it,
yeah. Going into Rangers supporters bars in New York, I mean, it's
yep.
Good.
I mean, what was it, a couple of games ago, you saw that picture come out of him. He was in, as you said, he was in New York. He was there for some business. Still went, found a bar, was sat with Rangers fans watching the game.
With the Big Apple, True Blues.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I'm watching the clip back of that penalty now. Krakow, Warsaw is good. Obviously, the capital. I work with someone as well that's Polish, and she always raves on about Gdansk, talking about how nice of a city that is as well. But can't recommend much else. But yeah, it's really big, that title race, because like you imagine we finished third or fourth, which is unfortunately still a possibility, the word I was looking for. Then you're no Champions League money, no Europa League money, you're in the Conference League. That would be, that would be a sticky position for the investments, because yeah, Cavan and that will have the money, but then it's all the stuff that's for people smarter than me about financial fair play and how much money we can take in, how much money we can spend, and Dalus, I'm gonna go and get my.
I might go for it.
Get my refill.
Go for it, mate. Go for it. What are we thinking of the first half so far, though, chat? How's everyone feeling? Obviously, 1-0. Roman's opening his goal scoring account with us. Happy with that, but.
Sorry, my goal, man. No way back.
I think me and Steely have harped on about it enough in this game already, but Gasama on the right just. Nah. I'd be getting him off. Hear about the new FIFA rules yesterday? No, I've not, actually. Let me just throw a quick Google. New FIFA rules. For the World Cup. Any player leaving the pitch must do so within 10 seconds. If the player fails to leave in time, the replacement will be forced to wait a minute before entering the field. Throw-ins will also be affected by stricter timing rules, required to take a throw-in within 5 seconds of being ready. Failure to do so will result in possession being handed to the opposing team. Another adjustment involves players who require medical attention. Footballers who receive treatment on the pitch will now be required to leave the field for at least 1 minute before being allowed to return. Meanwhile, the use of VAR has also been expanded. Officials will now be able to review second yellow card incidents and corner kick decisions if there's evidence of a clear and obvious error. Ooh, okay. Glenn, I hope so. I hope so. I mean, as we were saying, the way it stands right now with this 1-0 result, if it stays like this, Hearts on 53, Celtic 51, us on 50, 3 points in it. All we need to do is win the rest of the season, you know what I mean? You say it like it's easy, but I know it's certainly going to be interesting, especially if they do trickle down and like SFA implement any of them. Obviously, with FIFA bringing them about for the World Cup, there's probably a good chance of it, but I don't know. It'll certainly shake up a lot of the football in Scotland, because a lot of these teams are just a bit time wasting and rolling about the pitch, waiting for things. Need we say more about certain teams, but it is what it is. I mean, I do agree. I think right now it is absolutely insane how over officiated they're trying to make the game, while at the same time, maybe not so much in other leagues, but definitely in Scotland, while having people that are so incompetent. And it's like, this is the thing. You see it for how, and obviously everyone does this about their own team, but in Scotland, regardless of team, regardless of Rangers, Celtic, Motherwell, Aberdeen, Hearts, the officiating in Scotland is just so poor with the rules we've got in place already, how do you expect them to uphold even more that they bring in season after season after season? Yeah, exactly that. Exactly what I'm saying there. It is a shocker, to put it kindly. With that attitude, Brian, come on now, have a bit of belief. I know it's hard to do. Like, trust me, I know it's hard to do with this Rangers team. But come on, bit of belief. Be depressed game to game, aye. But come on, don't still there, please, right? Oh, man. I still think I'm on for one with a 2-1 prediction. St Mirren, they were just growing into the game at the end of that first half there. They were starting to look a little bit better. But I don't know, man. I still think 2-1. I'm still going with 2-1. Steely's 1-1 obviously still on the cards as well, but I'm hoping he's wrong. I think we're all hoping he's wrong, but... Tremetti, Dairy and Gasman are absolute garbage. Usama, certainly. Tremetti. I want to like the guy. I want to like the guy, but he just makes it so difficult. And Naderi, seen flashes for Naderi. I think he could be a player. But yeah, as it stands right now, I do agree that none of the three of them are good enough for what we need up top, Ross. I do agree with that. And the subs, you can just see right there. Got Magoma, and Suter, and Sterling, Barron, Ant-Man, Skov Olsen, Asgard, and Miovski all on the bench for your outfield changes. Personally, for me, I'd be taking Gassama off, putting Skov Olsen on maybe. Whether you want to argue that's an improvement or not, Olsen's not exactly had the blazing impact that we were all hoping he'd have. I don't know, man. I don't know. Chukwani, he's looked a little bit flat this game. Would I maybe take him off for Aaron? Maybe.
I'd be very surprised to see Barron get any game time here, unless we're like...
I mean, so would I, but...
I don't think he'll come
yeah. Ant-Man for Gassama, you know what? Actually, I'd take that right now.
Back in the bench?
Ant-Man's in the bench, yep.
Yeah, sure, yeah, for sure. Even Olsen, for sure. The right hand side, he's not been...
Well, that's what I was saying just before you got back. Olsen, he's not exactly had the blazing start we all hoped he would. But could he be any worse than Gassama? But right now, yeah, I'd probably play Ant-Man. Yeah, Glenn, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Romans is the only one that's come in and made an impact. But anyway, I'll leave you with the lineup on screen just in case you are wanting to go over anything with that. But I'll wait to get another drink.
I'm just on the usual, getting away. Maybe post it with the state of the corruption. Well, honestly, I know, I'm probably boring people a bit and going on about it, but just watching that clip back again of that, well, of what should have been a penalty. I cannot believe it's not given. Ross is a good point, yeah. I touched on that a few times there. A front line that's just so, it's all over the place. You're just waiting for like little individual moments. There's no real link up. It looks clunky. It's not fluent at all. Is that the players you brought in? Is that Danny Rose coaching for them? No, but. Yeah, second goal for sure. Second goal for sure, Cam does. But yeah, I would have. Well, we're going to see it pretty soon. Teams are coming back out for the second half, but. Olsen for Cristiano we had to have done pretty quick. But I don't imagine any changes have been made right away. Same for sure. You see my prediction at the start, and yeah, you win this game. It's all yours in your hands to go and win this league, but I've just been too scared with these players choking in big moments. Well, on the way. Well, about to get on the way, nothing changed. Right, Rangers. Here we go.
I am here. I've just had a bit of a disaster. I went to get my whiskey cubes out the freezer and the handle broke off the door, so I'm trying to fix that. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Hello, Leslie. Welcome in. Daniel, if St Mirren score next, I wouldn't be convinced that it's scoring again. Making me win the ball high up here. Chimiti, I don't know what he's done there. He tried to flick it behind him. He's got it caught in his shin guard or something, brought it forward. I don't think he knew where the ball was. Then it comes to nothing. Yeah, the rain at least majorly calmed down this second half. A nice little flick on attempt here, but gets clipped. Hopefully, David, that sounds about right, hopefully. Rich just about cleaned up that big bald he has. Sorry, Dallas, you're alive, you're with us.
Aye, can't say the same for the freezer door handle, however, but I'll need to fix that after the game. It's one of those ones, because it's like, you know the little ice boxes you get in the top of fridges?
Yep.
It's one of them because we never use that because we've got like a chest freezer. I went to open it, the handle just came off. I was like,
oh.
Help!
What? Good fighting in
But
there.
taking a leaf out of your box and I'm on the honey.
For me came out. Yeah, that's my go-to the now one. Pressure the back line, that's well done with Fernandez and Raskin. I was going to say plays a very wayward pass, but it looks like he's well, he's using the excuse anyway of saying
play
it
there,
because
right?
I make you out. Let's see. There's actually nothing in it to be fair. It is just a 50-50 that he's come off.
It's just a 50, yeah.
He's not actually kicked in. Yeah. Wow. Oh wow. That's going to be a controversial moment there. That'll pick up the atmosphere of the game here. Yep. Rangers were saying they put the ball out for that, and St Mirren tried to play on. They actually tried to go and get a shot off. Wow. That's going to raise the tempers here. The typical thing of once you hit the ball out and it gets passed back to you. Of course, not a law in the game, but the typical sportsman thing to do is pass the ball back to the team that's in possession. But St Mirren tried to score from it.
Right. But, you know, with us being Rangers, I doubt you'd see the outrage that came about when Tillman went and done that for us, eh?
I remember it. I still can't believe Michael Beale. Remember that chat? That Michael Beale moment where he told us to go and give a goal back? Hell no. So Romans defending.
Romans does well there.
Good play.
And it's, yep, Roman's going to be away in this left flank here. Got the space ahead of him. No one ahead of him.
And to be fair, what other options did he have there? No one ahead of him.
Yeah. He had to play that either early. He had to play that into Trimity earlier. He was getting closed in. But St Mirren boy does enough to just get a foot on it, and the ball spirals back to the keeper.
Oh. Yeah, Ross can't really argue that much, to be fair.
No. I think I've seen more entertaining matches between pub teams, to be fair.
When the ball's here...
There's a good breakaway here for Rangers.
That moment there, I don't know how to describe that. When we're attacking, Trimity's runs are beyond describable levels of shite. Like where he actually runs and where he goes to off the ball.
See, Trimity in this two-striker... Yeah. Trimity in this two-striker arrangement, he's better as the one coming deep. And that should be a Rangers corner there. I thought he managed to get a touch off Gogic.
The one that scored the potentially best ever Old Firm goal in history? Yeah, that was him. Oh, he must have been really good. Tell me about him. One of the worst strikers I've ever had, son. That's a conversation for a long time down the line.
Oh my God. I bet everyone that possibly us included in this one here, everyone that was sat complaining about Dessers, would you take him back now?
Over Chimay in a heartbeat, yeah. Neither good enough. But
I mean, don't disagree, but but yeah, before anyone in chat comes at me for that, I'm not saying Dessers is Rangers standard, but
Sam up, waste there. Grumble for the Rangers crowd. Sama this time trying to pick up again, twice in a row. Just not getting control of the ball. Tav does well there. Took one again, looked a little lazy to me.
Lazy, right? This is what I'm saying. If Chukwani came off, I wouldn't have any complaints about it. It's just looked a little...
It's not been one of his best games, I'll say that.
Yeah.
I don't know if he looks a little fatigued or what.
Derry picking up the second ball here for Rangers.
See that there? Look, the two boys in the middle of the pitch, desperate for a pass. Eventually lets it go, Gassama. Raskin driving into the box, lifts the head. Tries to get in the middle, but comes to nothing.
Tav putting pressure on the St Mirren boys early up the pitch. Do manage to find the space to go forward, though. He's injured Dalus and all that. Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking to get the. I mean, a grip of the game in the first half was strong. I mean, possession dominant. We're looking to get a bit more of that in the second half here. As it's been relatively 50-50, I would say. What I'm seeing, Jan, these starting 7-8 minutes.
Mad Pup, I'm not disagreeing with you in that though. So it's like that meme apology form. Cyril Dessers, I apologise. I did not realise we would have Chermity next season. Rangers get the ball away to the halfway line there from a bit of St Mirren pressure in the box.
We're getting penned in with St Mirren here, chat.
Right.
Here we go. Maderi's won the ball, decent position. Yep, does well.
Before he's sent into a front flip, but he does well, yep.
Done. Go. Gassama. Uh-oh. What's the Mirren
He's
player
got the
when he
option
passed
out wide.
He goes for a shot. Okay, we'll take it.
Goes for the shot, takes the corner from it. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're not going to pass and you're just going to run into people, I've not got an issue with you trying to take the shot for there.
What we can chat, see if I see us end up just sitting back against Mirren and inviting it.
Mate.
Going to be replay of the Submarine keeper looking to injure himself a bit.
Oh, yeah, he's just kind of, ooh.
Lost his foot in a wee bit in the wet ground there when he was trying to change direction. That seems to be alright. Tav on this corner. Come on. Short again. Another one working the angle. To the back post. It's inviting. I don't know.
Raskin and Naderi both at that back post there, but
I would need to see it again to see what the hell actually happened there.
Wide gas, wide gas. The funniest thing about it, though, he's getting told what to do, and he's still stood there looking clueless.
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard it or I think about it. He speaks good enough English, because am I right? I don't know, chat. I can't recall actually hearing him speak in the media or anything. Ooh. Camera angle done there. I thought that was just going to be nestling in at the front post, but he gets first two ahead off from that free kick in for Tav, and just a yard or so wide.
He does well. He comes onto the ball from behind, generates a bit of power in it, but yeah, it's just unfortunately that yard wide. As Steely's saying there. I don't think there was a foul in that one there. He got away and then just fell.
Gio, give you that, David. Give you that.
So obviously, by the way, with the Old Firm last weekend, I was sat in Discord with a couple of mates watching it. And one of them, Kev in chat, he's a Go Ahead Eagles fan. They had their derby against FC20 half hour after our kickoff. Never guess who popped up for 20 and scored a fucking belter of a header. And this will be a name. No, Big Sam Lammers.
Oh, yeah, 20.
I scored an absolute demon header, man. He just put it into the bottom of the bar at 100 miles an hour and it just rattled into the net.
Smarting going for a long throw into our box.
It was just when Jojo brought up Antonio Cholak there. Kind of threw me back a little bit to thinking of old strikers.
Roman's first two there, but still a bit of pinball in our box, and I think it is Naderi that gets the vital clearance to that.
Don't get me started in that game. Sorry, Kev. Olsen looking to come on here for Gassama. We did say it, better be soon rather than later. And it looks to be the case.
Oh, that's a
Gogic
pass
there
back.
does just enough. You would think so, but...
I thought he had enough time there to be picking his keeper out, but the ref says no.
Were we not talking about the same thing during the last watch along as well, where there was like a blatant pass back?
Yep. I think the last one was worse than that, but...
Raskin just takes Chiclani out. Yeah.
That is so unlucky that Gogic sliced his clearance and it was going in the net, but it just hit his keeper in the chest. Wow, very, very lucky. But yes, indeed, Olsen on, Gassama off. I'm happy to see that.
Yeah,
And
so
yet
indeed.
again, another Gassama right wing game and another dreadful performance. It cannot continue. He needs to be on the left or not playing. Robbins. Invited Chukwane ball into the box here. Can we get a shot off? Looking to find that shooting opportunity. It gets to Tav. That's a great save. It's a great save.
Yeah, good save there.
Well, Tav is just outside the box there, I think, trying to find that near post, a little curler. Get a shot on target in another corner.
Honestly, don't know why Ant-Man doesn't get a shout.
Just coming back for a big injury, didn't it? He came in, he was playing quite well,
yeah,
and that's
true.
him just coming off his injury. Well, he looked half decent in the last little spell he had, so.
And it's a long ball into the back post again, across.
Target, but
comfortable for the keeper there, though.
yep.
St Mirren now looking to break away down this right side, and they have got the pace to do so, but Chukwane just putting enough pressure on
pay
Tav.
attention. He's shouting our ball. Tav's shouting our ball. I think the ball was out, but play on, pal. Ball spinned in. And we defended well there. We've got good numbers behind the ball. Stopped a shot. I believe that's...
Scov Olsen here, maybe. Coming up on the right. It's Naderi on the ball, but... No, I was expecting Olsen to be appearing in the picture any time there for a bit of help, but... Guess not. Naderi left to do it all on his own, and it does result in a Rangers throw, though. But we're taking so long with it. Oh, you didn't hear what I was saying at half-time, by the way, about the new FIFA rules, did you?
Don't think so.
It was Sid that brought it up, and I went and had a look at it. So, basically, key changes are... Under the new regs, any player leaving the pitch when being substituted has to leave within 10 seconds. And if the player doesn't leave the pitch within 10 seconds, the player coming on is forced to wait on the sideline for an extra minute. Throw-ins will also have new rules. Players are now required to take a throw-in within 5 seconds of being ready to continue play. As we talk about continue play, Rangers looking to continue the attack here. Chermiti on the edge of the box, and he's just run into trouble here. But it looks like it should be a Rangers corner there, and it is.
Yeah.
As I was saying, sorry, yeah.
No, that's not
Throw-in.
Wait till it
No. Throw-ins need to be taken within 5 seconds of being ready to restart play. If not, possession turns over to the other team. Footballers who receive medical treatment on the pitch will now be required to leave the field for at least 1 minute before being allowed to return. And VAR will now be allowed to review second yellow card incidents and corner kick decisions if there's evidence of a clear and obvious error.
not allowed to review second yellow cards here. Well, that's not allowed in Scotland anyway. But Tav going for a spectacular one there as it fell at the edge of the box, but it's a slicer. And it doesn't look like a 20+ goal forward at all, mate. I would definitely agree. Can't really fault his effort, but by the way, that was a great save, seeing that angle. That earlier chance there with Tav on the edge of the box.
I mean, I was saying that at half-time as well, though. It's like the Scottish refs can't even remember all the rules as is right now. Never mind adding more in for them. I think you'd...
they can't remember if someone squeezes his arms out to his side and stops a shot on target, that's a penalty, so, you know.
Nah.
Let's not try and confuse it. Young King.
Another substitution there for
Young
St Mirren.
King of St Mirren.
Raskin done a little bit too easy there. Gives St Mirren a chance edge of the box, but between Tav and Giga do enough just to shepherd him to the byline, force St Mirren to go backwards. And it is a good ball into the box from them, but Raskin first to it, sends it to Chermiti, and then it's Raskin just sending it straight up the pitch.
Go on, still there. Don't foul.
Naderi versus Gogic here at the back.
Just allowing some man to build out for the back here.
Right.
Going forward, Jigger gets to that first. And again,
and that's just
another mistake.
Poor.
Holston just tries to knock one down in front of the Derry or Raskin. Doesn't really go to any of them.
And now St Mirren on the break into the box. Butland needs to be quick out to this, and he is. It's comfortable.
I was watching that. I was like,
More
Butland, whenever you want to
looked.
go off your line now, it's fine. Like, anytime now. And
Olsen,
really
son.
Poor giveaway.
You know what? I take back what I said about Gassama. Olsen's came on and been worse. But Moore finds Chermiti through the legs of St Mirren defender. He's got Moore on his left. He decides to go on his own.
He's got no option out on the right-hand side. Where is Scott Olsen? Where is he? Out for a throw. Tav with the throw. Nobody really seemed to want it. Olsen decides to take it. Just win another throw. Yeah, this is not comfortable, chat. Half hour to go.
We just need to keep St Mirren pinned back right now. Anytime they've been coming forward recently, they've been looking somewhat dangerous, but it's going to be Olsen, ball into the front post, and it comes off Chermiti.
Olsen,
I think Olsen thought the ball had already gone there, but...
No, he tried to... He then realised we had to touch it, and he tried to take a touch, and fucked up his touch that badly, went out for a goal kick. Actually, I don't know how it's possible, Chad, but I think he's actually been worse than Gassama since he's come on. One thing's for sure, Chad, I will not... well, I wouldn't be, but I would not be paying the 8 million for Olsen anyway. No, thank you. Interesting, man. There was so much hype at him coming in.
I know.
After him for years. Eventually get it done in a couple of half decent moments, but Tom, I hope not, but my prediction at the start of the game was 1 each. And I don't like it being 1-0 at this time now, with that being my prediction, to be honest.
Nah, that's the thing. Both our predictions are still on right now, but I'm hoping it's mine that comes through instead of yours if need be.
Yes. I don't think St Mirren will score 2 at this point, but I definitely don't think it's beyond them to score 1.
Nah.
Well,
chance here anyway for St Mirren.
And as you say, they do get a half chance here for this free kick.
How good will this ball in the box be? The Rangers lining up just on the edge of the box. Should be easily cleared.
And it only goes as far as Raskin.
Get out, Rangers! Do force them back to their keeper, but I'd like to see a line get higher here. Crossing
Tav steps forward there, leaves his man.
Oh, thank you.
It's still in play. It comes off the corner flag, does us a favour.
Cheers.
Raskin down, holding his ankle. Yeah, he has caught Raskin's ankle, but
yeah, he just caught him straight through when they follow through.
All right.
I don't know how we're getting a bit close up here, but just maybe.
I was going to say, I do not recognise him in the slightest.
Belgian manager, maybe?
Well, whoever he is, he certainly looks ready to fall asleep to the game, and I can't say I blame him, to be honest with you.
Like us all. It's just, I don't want to say it, but you just watch stuff like this and you see, like, mathematically, if you win this,
nothing in that fixture mitty there.
You're 3 points for the top of the table, but so many Rangers fans are still in that disbelief stage of, oh yeah, we're not going to do it, even though mathematically we're so in it. But you just watch performances like this and you're just like, well.
Denmark. Okay.
Danish manager.
Olsen finds Naderi going forward, burst of pace, gets past his man at St Mirren, but Jesus, that St Mirren number 8's rapid.
I think Naderi slowed up as well there, a bit of both. Possession of 56% for Rangers so far, 16 shots to St Mirren's 3, but 6 on target to their 1. Oh.
That's St Mirren breakaway 3v3 right now.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that misplaced ball. Well, another goal was scored. There's definitely another game to be had in, another goal to be had in this game, rather. What end it's coming from, though, right now, I couldn't tell you, but we do see Barron and Asgard about to come on.
That's like that meme where you see the subs and you're like, Barron, but Asgard. Well, a Barron indeed coming on. I'm surprised. I'm happy, but surprised to see it. And then it's Asgard that's coming on. He's come on for Chivetti, so he's going to be playing higher up. Not sure how I feel about that, but yeah, and that is indeed Barron for Chikwani. Right, Barron, more of the same that we got used to you doing there, pal. But I would see him back. Major joy. And we said it right at the start of the stream, but it was just so typical of Rangers as well. When he was playing, Dalus was saying arguably our best player, but certainly the best form of Barron's career. That's a very angry Celtic fan there. On the number 88 of St Mirren. Butland out to Rollins. Rollins lifts ahead, gives Barron his first touch of the game.
Long diagonal ball, looking to find Olsen.
See, just these moments where you're needing someone to be strong, like Asgard. Yes, although looking potentially physically strong, does not play like it. Aye.
Barron just in the pitch.
Quickly.
Welcome back. Olsen brings Romans into the play here. He's got Moore on the left-hand side, who he finds. Moore, ambitious ball there for Romans. He doesn't really get on to the end yet. Fair play to Romans. Doesn't give up, still hunting that ball down. And the ball just comfortably goes through.
At this stage, Jojo, I
was going to say to Butland.
Maybe a potential question for a chat. I think on the top of my head now, I'd rather Braga than what's his name?
Who are you thinking of? Motherwell boy?
Yeah, but I've got Sean Strickland, the UFC fighter. Strickland, that's what I was thinking of. That's in my head getting going to Strickland, but yeah. I think I would take Braga over Strickland at this point, to be honest. Oh,
good bit of play here for Rangers.
It's just not got the face.
Ooh. Can't really ask what does Barron do. All he really does is slow the game down. I mean, David, you look at his last couple of games before the injury, I disagree with that highly. Barron was the one... he was just the engine in the midfield.
Really good. It was the energy, yeah. The energy is the main thing. He's definitely not the most technically gifted of players, but his energy was really, really good.
Come on, Olsen. Fucking... He gets a touch of the ball there, but then just switches off and doesn't chase it. Okay, it's just a little dink off him, but...
Even more now, you look at that Finlay Curtis, where you see him also plays that right-hand side as well.
St Mirren just been shepherded into that back area here. And it's going to be a combination of Fernandez and Barron that brings the ball back down under Rangers control. Barron, first time with the ball in at his feet since coming on. And he's got absolutely nowhere to go forward, so he needs to go all the way back to Tav. Fernandez, Moore. Moore looking to take a man on, and he just overruns it there.
Oh, that's going to be a long 20 minutes.
I mean, the biggest thing about Ryan Jack was his, like, how injury prone he was. That's the thing. Anytime he got into a good run, he'd pick up another injury. But again, you could say that about a lot of Rangers squad the past decade.
Ball in the box looking for Lindelof, but straight to Butland. Go on.
That's a nice little bit of play between Romans and Moore. He's just missed touch there, brings Goggins back into the play.
Bit of David Goggins in the back line there.
Oh, mate, I was actually thinking Walter Goggins. I've been watching a bit too much Fallout recently.
What a head injury. I don't care about blood. With that Romans pressure there, he did indeed force the corner from Goggins in that back line. See if we can put the game to bed with this.
All right, Lawrence Strickland, you can do.
What is his name?
Still not as bad as Gaffer's. Greg Patterson.
It's a good ball on, but St Mirren brave, and the ref says foul to the goalkeeper. A lot of people's confusion.
I got what you meant, David, don't worry. And I mean, I get it, don't get me wrong. like we said, technical ability, Barron's not there for where you'd like our midfielders to be, but I don't know. He's one of those ones that he doesn't stop running. He's always going to put the effort into the final whistle. It's like, obviously, ideal world, yes, we'd like the players with the technical ability that also do that. But how many times do we sit here and say you can forgive mistakes, you can't forgive lack of effort? Barron, for me, is one of those players that always tries to put the effort into the final whistle. Asgard looking to step across the man there, stop the run forward. He does force him to go backwards a little bit, but
Well defended.
good ball for St Mirren. Tav does well, and a slip there for the St Mirren boy.
Thankfully, because
turns the ball over.
You can feel the way this game's going, and I feel like they believe there's a goal in here for them. Oh, Butland really take his time.
Butland, mate.
Go away. Roman's looking for him, asking who wants the ball. Goes into Asgard, who very luckily doesn't lose possession of the ball there.
Oh, it's a great ball for Raskin there.
Just again, not clicking.
The run's just a little too early. Past couple of games now, when Butland's had the ball in at his feet, it's been heart attack territory for me.
Past year, years. How long he's been here, never looked good with his feet.
Rangers throw.
He's done well there to win that. Oh yeah, I agree, Joe. You drop any points down.
Oof, okay. More subs coming on. Migoma, Miovsky, right?
Coming out of Dalus, Miovsky. And of course, Migoma will be for Romans, and I presume the Derry will be for Miovsky here.
Is it just a case of managing Roman's minutes now, making sure he doesn't get injured, or just wait for confirmation there? But I do believe, as you said, it is going to be Naderi off for Miovsky.
Yeah, he looked knackered to be from Naderi.
Yeah.
Another shift without real technical ability. Yeah, hopefully. There's a lot of talks about Butland getting extension as well, David, and I'm not for it at all.
Nah.
Yes, he's got his moments and stuff, but like a lot of the thing is the mentality stuff. I think again, all the leadership group, they need to go. Everyone that the players look up to in that Tav, Butland, Suter, who unfortunately isn't going to go because we've stupidly gave him a new contract. I don't know if that's unpopular or not, but for me, yeah, very stupid to give him a new contract.
Aaron foul there.
Keeper coming out to take this free kick near the middle of the pitch for St Mirren so that everyone can get forward.
Oh man. To be fair, it's the third division though, innit? Obviously, he's going to take a lot of development.
And Phillips or St Mirren going for a wonder goal, but
that one made Tav's shot for earlier look better.
And how often do we see these games, chat, are we like nearing the end and one goal or whatever and holding on a bit and St Mirren will have some possession and that? This should be us constantly all over them, still peppering the goal, trying to get that second. Like,
It really does look like we're just settling for the long balls up the field and try and keep them out as long as possible at this point, honestly. Giga does what he can there, puts the ball at play under pressure, but it's not as far out as you'd hope. And St Mirren still with the ball in our half. Butland out to collect that, nice and easy. Butland came for the ball so well, he took the glove off the boy. See if you hear, he would have been offside anyway. Looks like Butland's elbows maybe just clipped him on the way by. Nothing in it though, but keeper's just coming to collect the ball.
Nah, he's not actually touched him.
It's hit to hit.
No one touched his face there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a confusing one, Jojo, but I think honestly, I think the belief's so low in mentality in the squad, they just don't have it in it to completely dominate games.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Rose came out, he's said everything right, and seemingly, in terms of like attacking subs and stuff like that, when we've needed them, he seems to be doing pretty much everything right, which makes me think there's no way that it would be instructions from him to sit that deep when you're only 1-0 up. And as Steely said, I think it maybe just comes into the players themselves at this point, whether it's laziness or mentality or just, I don't know what, but I find it hard to believe that it would be an instruction for Danny to sit deep when you're 1-0 up. Asgard picking up the ball, looking to make a run through the middle of the park here, brings Barron into it. Barron out wide to Mikey Moore. Moore driving into the box.
Target. Comfortable enough for the keeper, but
yep.
on target at least. Cuts inside.
I thought the keeper was going to spill it there, to be honest with you. Looked like it nearly bounced out of his hands there. Keeper just managed to keep a grip on it at maximum reach, but
one of those bounced just in front of him, yeah.
Alright.
Waiting for the ball, may I say that. Nice, Olsen. Go on, Mikey Moore,
well,
he's in, should be finishing the game. Where is he going? He just, he puts his head in his own hand and he knows how
offside, I think, anyway, mate.
Offside, but saved his blushes there. The dribbling was pathetic from him, to be honest. It was offside anyway.
Yeah, he is offside.
But the dribble was
this
so
one here.
fair. Oh.
I don't even, like, is that just a heavy touch he's taken there, or is he deliberately trying to get the keeper to commit left?
No.
Like, so poor, man.
Oh. There's a wee moment there that I seen.
I wasn't sure, mate. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, so Mirren done a quick counter there, and they had a right over the top of Tav. It was one touch for their forward, and he's had a shot, but he just dragged it way wide, thankfully.
All right. Three and a half minutes of regular time left, and the nerves are well and truly setting in.
I think I'm much. 2 minutes at the most or something, maybe. For
yeah, maybe.
3
and
minutes
that'll purely just be because of that. Purely just because of that stop a couple of minutes ago with the St Mirren forward.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't really think there has been anything. Thank God you can't watch this in Egypt. Brian, you'll be glad.
Unfortunately, you can watch it in Scotland, so.
Yeah. You'd have been coming back for Egypt either with a pacemaker for a heart attack or no hair, or both.
You'll see. trying.
Nothing in that. That's just strength from Miovski there.
That's involved in a little bit.
Not gonna lie. Looked like that kind of came off Asgard's arm there. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
does well there. That's a good
Asgard as well. Finds Baron. Baron looking to bring. Oh, Mikey, mate. Mikey.
And Mikey Miller just not having one of his best.
No.
Looks like it will be St Mirren finishing the game with the ball.
Still waiting to see how many minutes added on here on the broadcast for us. Glenn saying 4 minutes in chat, Steely. I find it hard to believe there's that many, but
there's no way he can be that far in front of us. He said that about 45 seconds ago or something. I think that must be, I guess. Unless they've announced that on Sky already. Just said it on RTV. That's Rangers TV just letting us know now, yeah, indeed the 4 minutes. Four or so minutes to hang on against St Mirren. Come on.
at this point, a win is a win. We'll take it, but really should be doing better than this against St Mirren.
Go on. Play it wide, play it wide. Oh, lovely. Finish the game. We have! Let's go!
There we go, and it's Asgard on the board.
Patch that, offside. Mikey Moores played it across instead of just going for goal himself, which he could have done. He's unselfish to try to find Asgard, and he's ruled to be offside.
Ignore this. Never mind. Never mind.
Moore definitely wasn't offside. Ooh, I think probably just...
I'm going to need to sort this out.
Pause that goal.
Stop! Don't look! Don't look! It's VAR though, it has gone to VAR.
Moore's definitely on, it's just that he's then squared it to Asgard again, which I don't think he needs to do that, by the way. I think he could have had the shot himself, but I think they're going to say knee and that is on. Off, sorry. I think it's going to be ball here off. Oh, well, that's a wrong line. I think he's offside, but the line they've shown there is nowhere near the real line.
That was bad, yeah.
That is insane. Anyway. They genuinely did just make up a line there.
Yeah.
Oh, St Mirren have been given awarded a foul for that. Jigger booked. I think it's a bit too far for a shot, but 2 minutes to go. Could be one of the last actions of the game. This, as I said, I think it is too far for a shot, but maybe not. No, I think he's going to go for it.
I feel sick.
I played it short. I think this seemed like an initial bit of a waste of some Mirren, but he still have a throw in high up the pitch.
My God, man.
Throw it into the box. Rangers got a chance to clear, they do with Jigger. There's still 60 seconds to go. Every Rangers man behind the ball.
As it stands, still 1-1. 1-0. Hopefully that's not foreboding. Hopefully that's not foreboding of the last 30 seconds or so of this game. 1-0 Rangers going into the final 35 seconds here. Mirren just shepherded into Gogic's feet. Magoma looking to just keep his man busy here in the line, forces him backwards. This, I think, here will be the last action of the game as St Mirren look to go forward with 10 seconds left. Look to drive it into the box. And it's dealt with well by Rangers at the back. In for a St Mirren throw-in right on the corner flag. That is added time come and gone now. Ref whistle whenever.
This will officially be the last action of the game.
And it is going to be a long throw into the box, predictable.
They have got a clearance.
And then that will be time there.
They're going total trying to get his players to get out.
And again, that is what makes me think Danny does not tell these players to sit deep.
There we go. Thankfully, that is that. Chat, that was a brutal watch. So I will start there by appreciating all of you for being in here, supporting the stream. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Completely free to do so. So try to go on past that 17,000 mark. But wow, there's one of the 9 cup finals, if you will, done.
Also, I don't know if you...
all of them don't look like that, but if we won them all like that, sure.
Fingers crossed. Also, I don't know if you mentioned it during the stream and I just didn't hear it or what, but just had a quick look at the fan funding bit as well. David with the 61 months and Paul with the 55 months this stream as well. If we didn't say it already, thank you very much, both of you guys. Absolute legends.
Yeah, we'll say it again. We were speaking about that earlier when you were on your focus.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough.
1 down, 8 to
What
go.
else?
Yes, Glenn, well, thank yous. The next thing, I'll put a vlog out for the Aberdeen game. Presuming everything goes to plan, that we'll be back here for the Falkirk one, because it's far too difficult to have a game for me to get a away ticket to. So until then, stream, thank you all very much, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm sure that video will be more exciting now.
You're not wrong.